Welcome to Chatspot.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
We're happy to have you. The last time we had the missus.
Oh, she was here.
Yes, we had the wife. Now we have the man himself.
Yeah, so there's leakage.
There's leakage.
Kuna leakage. Kwanza tuliambiwa juu ya mapaka zilikuwa ngapi?
17. Is it a low
17. She has toned it down. No, as in over the years. 107.
Are you for real? Oh my God.
Yeah, 107.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
That's so funny.
Karibu sana.
Yes.
You're a man of many hats. You're a radio presenter. You have been a radio presenter,
Yes.
right? You are an actor, you're a comedian, you're a
Script writer.
What are you not?
A model.
Astronaut, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, there was no space.
That's a space.
Wow, you wear all those many hats
Yes.
with confidence.
Most of them with confidence. Most with confidence.
How is it juggling between, acting and doing these other things?
Well, the weird thing is I don't actually put myself forward as an actor. So I end up doing roles just because of how people see me outside of acting spaces. So if I'm emceeing something or if I write a script, they think, if this guy can come up with a character who acts like that, then he must be able to act. Or they've seen me on stage doing comedy, so they come and say, okay, weren't you? Because we saw your facial expressions, we'll do that thing again. And then now so I'm like, yeah, where did I get into this? Because my wife is the one who is the actor. For me, I'm just the guy behind the scenes.
Yes. And let's talk about that actually, because as we mentioned, she was here. Talk to us about what it's been like, number one, of course, working with your wife in the same industry, as well as, because we had her side, are there any pros or cons to it?
Yeah, so now, did she tell you we met? No, we got to know each other because of
Yes,
because
yes.
of theater.
We have
So
the tea.
so that is covered. Now, working together, hey, that's interesting because technically she's my boss. So she's the one who decides she wants to do this, she wants to do that, and then I am the one who fulfills the obligations and everything. And then, of course, at home, it's kind of different. Now she asks me, so what are we doing about... like just now you're the one who was making okay, so so now but once you separate the two, on this side your parents, on this side your husband and wife, this side this is work. And the work, it's not, you don't keep it yourselves. You're like, what's the purpose of this work? So if it's to create employment, if it's to train people, you do that. And you involve other people and you do it objectively. Then now on this side, there's the other side, your private life. So you just, you be deliberate. Otherwise, you find yourself like, who was it who had broken up because they were found where on there?
Oh,
those ones. They're posting everything everywhere. So now the expectation is to maintain it everywhere. And then now you neglect the part which matters. So,
Great advice coming from you. Thank you for sharing.
And I just have to ask, now how is it like at home, when your kids, all of them, they know like mommy and daddy, they're actors, how is it, as in how are the kids responding to like having celebrity parents in their house, like?
Now kids don't care. Wow, there's no such thing. The kids don't know anything about celebrity. They, for them, they want food. They want to be taken, I don't know, for fun things, mara swimming, mara what they go to school. They only notice when other people react. But even then, they don't like the attention because they don't know what to do with it. For them, that's what they grew up seeing. They grew up in a house where you hear people saying action. Then the kids are being told, shh. And so if they're used to that, so if someone else is like, wow, you guys, child is like, you've never been on a set. That's so funny. They're not into that celeb thing. And actually, I don't know if anyone in the house is.
Can you talk about your growing up? Where did you grow up? How was it like? And your name, it's unique. Where is it from?
Kwanza mi ni Babi. So, I have a weird mix of things happening. So I grew up in Nairobi, just mostly in Ngumo. Hey, then I found out when I met my wife at, watu wa Ngumo ni wababi, sijui nini.
You're like,
That time I was thinking, we're in Ngumo, we're thinking the others, okay, so we're babis, all right, fine. But I'm originally from Uganda.
okay.
So the name Yafesi Musoke is actually, it was actually my grandfather's name. So he called when I was, he made a phone call, landline, because a landline, those ones for and he called my parents after I was born in New Delhi.
Oh, you were born in
Yeah,
India?
I was born in New Delhi. So in that hot sun, you guys are complaining hot. It's so hot. You know nothing. So he called and said, that boy is going to be named
After me.
me.
Wow.
So I was like, hey, okay. I was working with a name that people find hard to pronounce. But how do you pronounce your name? Gosh, it's so hard. 3 syllables. Like when you tell someone that, oh, this one's called Wepukulu, that one they can pronounce. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much my name. Growing up, I was silly. Most of my teachers didn't find any. They usually found when they're talking about my conduct and my behavior, they kept saying, this guy is a dramatist. This guy is a dramatist. This guy. And I mean, I was doing well academically. It's not that I was at getting bad grades, but they were just like, this guy, he's always he's always I don't know, making us laugh. He's always, and it was probably because of my facial expressions, because I wasn't very naughty, but it's just that if anything happened in class, the one with the weird facial expressions is me. So they're like, you have to be involved, and so everything was just drama, and they couldn't escape drama. They couldn't escape stage or theater since nursery school.
Wow.
I just couldn't escape it.
The talent found you.
And how were you able to wear all these hats? Like, where did it start? Like, now you're saying drama, yeah? And then how were you able to be a scriptwriter, to be all these things?
How does he?
Did you go to school for it? Did you study?
I went to school kind of later. Well, not school as such, because all my life I thought I was going to be a doctor. And I geared everything in that direction. Maths. Even if I did IB, A level, and it was higher level chemistry, higher level biology. We need dissected rats that were still warm. Where? So I thought that's what I was going to be, and I thought I would do that because most of the doctors I saw, the people around me, my uncles, especially my uncles, the doctors were celebrated when they walk in. Everyone is like, big man has arrived. Everyone listens to what he says, and then on top of that, my uncles are they're funny guys. So a doctor who makes people laugh, Then I get to a certain level. All this time, I've been on stage. I'm always on stage. Standard 1, I was on stage. I played the role of a squirrel that was shot by a farmer. Hey, that role, I had all my heart into it. I died properly. Then it was for slow motion. Then you soak the moment back again. Like, Tikufa. Then throughout when I first, because I didn't know that that it's a discipline. I thought you just get up on stage, since guys are doing nothing, go make guys laugh. The first time I went after it like a discipline. See, I realized kumbe they are cues. There's a director. I missed my cue. The guy, we were supposed to go on stage that you were drunkards. Who tells standard? What class were we? Standard 5 or 6. Now you tell, okay, you guys are drunkards. So you go out there and behave like drunkards, and then you walk off. Not all people in standard 6 know what a drunkard is. So while I was still trying to figure that out, these guys have gone on stage, and then they left, and then those guys can't continue until I go, because they had counted 3 drunkards. So guys are frozen on stage. Then they look at me like. So I get on stage, and I just start doing my own things. I copy what I saw them doing, and then I go off, and it was very awkward, very, very awkward. And later, I still ended up on stage. I still don't remember how I ended up on stage, but it's because a lot of friends, when we talk outside, we laugh together and all, they're like, we go do this thing together. We go do this thing. Hey, it built until when now I eventually, in university, I switched to marketing. I started doing marketing because I was told, you're a creative, so do advertising as a course. Now, I didn't know advertising, there's a whole on its own under communication. I was told by some guy, advertising, come I show you. it's a course in marketing. So I ended up signing up for marketing. But then I spent a large chunk of that time on stage. That's how I also met my wife. And then now ended up on radio because of scripts that we wrote now while we're in campus. And then on radio, because of the scripts, there's a guy who was supposed to record a voice. He didn't show up. So I had to, go record it. We don't have time, record the thing. So I go and record it. And they're like, hey, by the way, you sound like Nani. And that guy is burnt out. He needs to go and leave. You sit in for him. 2 days, crash course. Click. I was on air. 2 days. Hey, sat in for a month while still writing scripts and all those things. Eventually, when I left there, I went into advertising. Now, actual advertising in an ad agency. Hey, where you're being told to write scripts in Swa, scripts in English, scripts for mass market, scripts for I don't know who, scripts for business to me. You're just writing non-stop. And then now eventually guys see, oh, this guy can also MC. Oh, okay, so you MC. Oh, all right, go ahead and do those things. Hey, you do all that stuff. Then I went into, now I left advertising to go into TV production because all the experiences we had had with Joyce and the company, they're like, we just turn this into a script. I don't know how to write a TV script.
Wow.
So what do? You go on a set. There was a TV show, Changes. Kitambo, on Mnet. So we went on set and I was told that you will do this small part, your inspector, who. Then I went there just to get a script. Then I see how it's formatted. Oh, okay, that's the font. And I go it up. Okay, and this one there. So I went to go at Word. I'm formatting in Word. That thing took me long. It took me a long time. Eventually, I learned how to do that. And by the time I did that now, all these other things didn't stop. So I'm still doing all that. Plus, yes.
And you're part of Improv?
Yes.
Improv comedy?
Yes.
I know that's not comedy. Here you have something for us today. So right about now, Game Spot.
I don't give a hard one.
I got nothing for you. Today I'm offering you nada. Because our guest is actually the one who's going to be moderating and doing the Game Spot.
Okay.
So on to you.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Not a hard one. Let's see. Okay, I'll remove that one. This one. No, this one. Okay. What we can do is just see how well you know stuff. Anything.
Okay.
So it's a simple thing called, these are 5 things. Actually, it's just called 5 things. So you can now, you know, the aim is to try and put the next person in a spot. So if it can be like give me 5, anything, whatever category you think of. And then they have to name them in 5 seconds. 5 of those things. And if we all agree, yes, then we all say, these are 5 things. And then now, next you tell me, 5 whatever categories. So like I can say, 5 things found in your handbag. 1.
My phone, makeup, Bible.
5. You see, there, already. You thought you knew what's in your own handbag.
You're the one who's counting it.
You're the one who's counting.
God,
and then now,
wow.
So now it just goes like that, and it's an elimination game. So we see who are the last 2 standing. Back and forth. We start from where?
Let us start with Jolene. The name you gave her.
What? Okay, fine.
Jackie.
Let's start that side.
Let us start with the actors in the house.
Yes.
What? Okay. You're asking me?
Either way, I can, or because it goes in sequence. So I could start, then we go this way.
Yes,
Okay.
please start.
Okay.
This way.
Let us do it.
Yeah. Hey, can even slow it down for you. So like 5 teams in the English Premier League.
Barcelona, Brazil, Man
Jesus.
U, Arsenal, Chelsea. I don't know about their football teams. Moving forward.
Manchester, Arsenal,
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Hey,
Wolves. City
Barcelona. So we'll go this way. We all agree. These are 5 things.
She said all of them.
No, now she's gives you another category.
give me
Ask her
another
something else.
category.
5 is whatever it may be.
types of dogs.
Chihuahua. Boss. I only know Chihuahua.
5. Eliminated.
So it's the same question, eh?
No. That's a different one.
No, me, I'm already
It's not
eliminated.
imagine.
So
ask
you.
her.
I'm also
You asked her.
out.
No,
Yeah.
you're not. No, we started this side because
Oh,
you went
so
your own
okay.
tangent.
Yes.
Twende.
Okay, Noni. Name for me. 4 rivers in Kenya. 5 rivers in Kenya.
Okay.
River Nyando. Tana River. Ati River.
I know, right? Rivers.
No. Ask. You ask a simple one.
She's
eliminated.
Eliminated.
Imagine we have
Okay.
3 left. Ask. By the way, get creative. Not because we don't want to turn it into a geography or history lesson.
Right?
Get creative. It could be anything. Things found in wallet or in a car, whatever it
You're
is.
eliminated like
Now
that.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
We get creative.
Yeah.
5 types of hair.
Oh, weave, braids, a Brazilian.
Eliminated. So that is the back. Who's relating?
Are you asking me about hair? I've been serious.
I was that task. No, we are remaining the two
No,
of
we're
us.
remaining
Just the two of you. You're going to win. Aya.
So, what do I ask
Push.
her?
Okay, mimi ndo
Think
nauliza.
anything. Could be
Anything.
Okay,
What does you mean?
5 shows on Switch TV.
Nagging, the real chat spot, switchboard, switch 168.
That's which one? Which is the real? It's real.
The
talk.
real talk, Mr. Real talk. So guys, you're gonna take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I know football. Welcome back to Chat Spot, and in studio we have an amazing guest. Ametuchekesha sana baby. This guy is very funny. On mic, off mic. Yefesi Musoke, and guys are asking so many questions. Guys are reacting. There's Gwyneth Wangeshi asking, "Hi ladies, locked in from Nyeri. Ask our guest, kwani wako na relationship na the lady in Mawowowo?" Yeah, they do.
I think that one was covered. It was covered 12 marks.
And then there's Bella. Hi divas, watching from Dendora. I'm really enjoying the show, and this guy should come back again. He's a very nice guest. We have actually nicknamed him Mawowowo whenever we see him. Now you have a new nickname.
Actually, you know, it competes against all the other nicknames. That's not the only advert I've done.
Lucy Wambui says, kindly ask him how he's able to handle the fame and personal life. Yes, that's a good question. How do you handle the fame?
First of all, me, I don't think I'm famous. Hey,
Oh,
I've been next to famous people. Hey, I have been with them, and the shock, I'm not as famous as I think.
The little
others.
fame you have. How
So
do
the
you
little
manage
fame
it?
I have, usually I just react in shock. You know me. Wow. Yeah, okay. Hi. Yeah, so I don't really have a strategy at where. Although there was a time I had to now start being a bit conscious. Not that now walking around what just walking. There was a guy who almost it was almost like a physical attack. So he was grabbing my arm and he was trying to pull because he was like he wanted me to. I don't know where he had seen me. This was before the adverts. He had seen me somewhere on. There was something we had done on TV. I can't even remember what it was. He was insisting, you guy, you have to get me a similar role. You guy, you have to put me on there. So even a button popped out. He had pulled my shirt. So I was like, hey, by the way. Okay, maybe you need to be mentally prepared. Like, hey, hi.
Yeah.
Let me ask about improv. We've hosted guys from the improv comedy before. How did you get into improv comedy?
Were you told about this guy called Jason Runo?
Yeah.
Hey.
We need to now have Jason
Yes,
Bruno.
we don't
I
have
think
him.
we've had everybody. It's only him who's not been here
Jason,
now.
come and jitete over
Yeah.
there. So he called us up. He had this idea, like because I've known Jason since high school, and he used to have silly stories. But then now during all those two camps, there were church camps, each other camps, events, and all that. We were always together with him, and the people chomoying all the silly stories. Jason was always there, and then I am in there also. We're saying silly things, making people laugh. So later, he comes and says, "You know what? We can actually do this as a show." And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Because I already did that anyway. Like when I'm emceeing events, things go wrong. You know, just even when I was on radio, things go wrong behind the scenes. You wing it. So I was already used to winging it. Hey, but now as a thing, improv, make people laugh, under pressure. Hey, that's when now as we grow more and more, we've learned how the dynamics are a bit different.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
scripts.
Right. Well, no script, no rehearsal,
And that stool.
and the stool. I'm not afraid of the stool. That's my stool. It's mine. Okay, that sounds wrong. If you're a doctor, that's not what I meant. Yeah. If you're a doctor, I'm fine. That's not.
So, Yafe, to tell us what's happening on the 6th of April.
Because you said so.
Yeah.
By the way, we've been doing it for almost 5 years now. This is show number 28 at the Junction Mall. BYS. Okay, BYS stands for because you said so. So we'll be on stage for 3 hours, and trust me, you will laugh until you don't even know what's going on. You'll forget what date it is. You know, there are times guys laugh until they have to leave to get a breath outside. They don't want to hear anymore. They haven't finished the laughter for the last minute. And I mean, you have all the crazy people there: Patricia Kioro, June Gashui, Justin Karunguru, myself, Mugambi Nthiga, K1, Jason Runo. Have I missed anyone? No. Wait, just so Jason, Mugash, myself, K1, June, Patricia. Yeah, that's everyone.
Yeah.
That's me. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Why am I always in the embarrassing?
And, sorry, a little bird just whispered, you have like a talent, and people want to see you swing your eyes. The swing
That's
the
a
eyes.
talent.
Yes.
It's a mini talent. Women, it's a mini talent.
Oh,
but people really.
eyebrows. Oh, wow. Hey, Kwanza, I met someone who came. Are you okay to the computer tricks? Alisema computer tricks. What thing? You nini ya macho? Which one like this? So I raised one eyebrow. She laughed loudly. She went. I hadn't even finished. This kind of thing. It's not a talent as such. And then on top of that, there is this thing where you move your legs. So you do them together. It usually spooks people out. Actually, I did that once in front of a child. I did this, and then I did this. The child started crying.
I can imagine. And on that note, I'm sure, because somebody actually asks here, please ask him if he can help anybody who needs help acting, and how can I reach him. I'm a good actor as well as I write amazing stories. But more importantly, I would also like to know, because you're a different type of an actor, you've managed to do it commercially. Any tip or advice you'd want to give anybody who wants to go into commercial acting?
Hey, wow. First of all, it's weird, but that's not where I would advise them to go. Because it's like advising someone in marketing to go into PowerPoint. Because that is it's corporate. You're corporate. Well, that's not real acting. It's a promo. You're doing a promo. So you're reading a script and you're told to do this. But acting, what normally happens is you start where you are. All the acting I've done, because I did not plan to be an actor, but where I was, I started. I was good at this. Okay, so let me do this. I do this. So whether it's in school or in church or whichever audience you have, even family gatherings, like people don't want to MC singing happy birthday. You do it. You MC that and make people laugh with that. You build your confidence, because that's all it is. Building your confidence so that you're audacious enough to come in front of people and say, by the way, I'm the person to choose. So you keep building your confidence everywhere. So at Jobo, there's a client coming. I'll show that client around. I'll guide that client. You take charge. Then now when you get into the thing with acting is there's one thing you can't avoid: auditions, because the selection process is not done by it's not done by me. Even if I write a script, I'm not the one who will select the actors. If I'm the one directing, I'm not the one who will select the actors. So guys will come to me, hey, write for me a role. That's not how. Yeah, I can't write for you a role. I don't know you, and the script, the characters are different from the actors. So you will have to go for auditions from time to time, and many times you'll be rejected. I've been rejected a lot of times because I've appeared in commercials for more than 10 years. But how many commercials do you know me from? There have been many, so it's not just one. But out of all the ones that I was called for auditions for, there were more rejections than acceptances. So it's not a personal thing like you're a bad actor. It's just that for this particular role,
you don't fit.
Imagine that's not what they're looking for, and it's very objective. It's not that one. Kwanza, I've seen the way they use toothpicks. No, it's not something crazy like that. You go for auditions. It may take time. If you're an actor and you write stuff, Kwanza, you're in a better position than a lot of people. Write material. Film yourself, even if you're using a phone. Film yourself with that material. Someone will discover you. Just don't wait for others to affirm you. You go ahead and take charge, because be deliberate. If no one recognizes you here, you know what? There's someone else elsewhere. So we have internet. Go.
And in regards to today's topic on live sports, consent, do you think sexual consent should be lowered to 16 years?
No. Wow, no. My goodness, no. I remember at 16, seriously, even because they're the girls, there's a lot of focus on the girls, but even the boys don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they are about. No, it should not be.
No. So guys, we love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, Manze. It's the end of the week. It's a wrap.
Thank you for coming through.
See you next month, as in April 1st, Fool's Day. Don't be fooled. Yo, keep it here. Switch TV, baby. #ChatSpot.